Hey, Polo Asensio is here. Let's do Sex Time Fun Facts.
Ooh.
And it's sponsored by
Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet.
Okay, so if you're a single guy, and by the way, we'll get to the sex toy of the week in just a little bit. Calm down, learn.
All right.
If you're a single guy, you should always carry protection. A casual hookup could happen anywhere, even under the most unexpected circumstances. So in a poll, nearly 1 in 8 men under the age of 35 admit to bringing a condom to a funeral.
Nice.
Just in case.
Hey, the widow might be really, really sad.
Right.
And she might need some comfort.
Yeah.
And you're there for your friend that just passed away.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Remember what? There's a scene in Wedding Crashers when they were talking about.
Oh, yeah, Chaz.
Yeah.
Right, with the Will Ferrell character, Chaz.
He works the funerals.
Works the funerals. Now, it's unclear if they specifically slipped it into their pocket, for the ceremony, or if they had it, tucked in their wallet in general. I don't know. I guess you could say morningwood, Mouring.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Hello. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah! What day is today, Riz?
Today's Tuesday. So 1 in 8 men under the age of 35 have a condom at a funeral, just in case.
Good to know, I guess. Thank you for that
Good to know.
sexy time fun
I
fact.
have a question.
Burial safer.
And this might be for a different sexy time. At what age men stop carrying condoms?
Do they stop?
Yeah, what age? Single men, of course. Because if you're married, you're not supposed to have one.
I don't know. I don't know.
Why are you looking at me?
I'm looking around in general.
Is there an age that men said, this is it, I'm not carrying a condom anymore?
Well, no, they say it's bad to carry it in your wallet anyway.
Yeah, because it can tear.
It could tear or dry out.
Not them old guys, though. They got those old World War II condoms, dude,
Right.
that are
And
like,
the tins.
this is made of wool. Reusable. They just
original
roll it up,
lambskin.
put it back in their wallet.
Lambskin, yeah.
Reusable.
I don't know. Do any of us have any single friends that are out there with condoms in their pockets?
Let me call my friend
I don't
Poncho.
know. Buddy Ben.
Oh yeah. Well, he's probably the guy to ask.
They should carry them, because I can tell you this. Nursing homes,
Gonorrhea.
super high STD rates.
Yeah.
Because that's all they're doing in there. I worked at a nursing home for a while. Let me tell you, they are getting it on.
That's crazy.
The older people?
Yeah, man. And good on them, I guess. I don't know.
Well,
There's just a lot of...
They got nothing but time.
They're all locked in there together. They got nothing but time. Everything's a social event. You're playing a little shuffleboard. Next thing you know,
You're shuffling.
you're getting your board shuffled.
Well, 1 in 4 people say they bring protection to their high school reunions,
I understand that. Yeah.
just in case.
I've seen Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. I know how things go.
Yes,
see
that
all-
is a documentary.
Whoops, I dropped my Magnum condom.
From my spacesuit, because I was in space last week.
I was.
I was in space last week because I'm an astronaut.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
This might be the most petty but brilliant way you could get back at somebody. Now, we've all had bad breakups, right?
No.
You've never had a bad breakup?
My heart has never been broken.
Maybe your heart's never
I'm
been broken, but
undefeated.
did you break somebody else's heart?
Oh, all the time.
Okay.
El rompecorazones.
Exactly. So did somebody want to exact their revenge on you for breaking their heart?
They tried, but at the end, they were double brokenhearted.
Savage.
Now, a woman in the UK is
Latin
going
flavor.
viral after she caught her boyfriend cheating and got back at him by hiding smelly food in his apartment.
Nice.
So there's a video. There's a video where she opens up the curtain rods above one of his windows and stuffs a bunch of shrimp in there. And she says his place smelled for months, and he couldn't figure out why.
Because
Savage.
you had your parts in somebody else, Daniel. That's why.
Daniel.
Wow. Tell us more. Please sit down, get comfortable, close your eyes.
Was there a Daniel in your life?
Yeah.
Of course there was.
It sounded very
I
specific.
was watching the 40-Year-Old Virgin the other day, and Leslie Mann's character's like, don't be named Dan, because Dan rhymes with man, and men are, and I won't go into the rest of it. I can't say it on the radio, but
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Say it once.
You can say it in Spanish.
So has anybody ever exacted revenge on an ex or have an ex exact revenge on you? I mean, and I've talked about this before. I've had an ex who tried to kill me a couple times.
Yeah, and that was when they were together.
With a,
Yeah,
with
we
a
were
knife?
together, but we may have been broken up for that hour or something. We broke up like 6 or 7 times.
Yeah, she was vengeful before the breakup.
She tried to run me over twice.
Really? And
What do
she
you
failed.
consider?
Failed.
I don't know. What do you consider revenge? Like physical? Something like.
Like a prank?
I've had exes like say things that weren't true.
Okay,
You know,
spread
like
lies.
Try to ruin your reputation a little bit.
Dude, living well is
Nothing
the best
crazy
revenge.
though. Oh, thank you.
Oh my God! Look at her.
It is like
You can
to
take that
Polo's
hippie crap
to
out of here.
Polo's account where he said that his old flame had her heart broken twice. Like that is the best revenge when you are living like
Your best life.
like
Looking
here's
good.
how I know. Here's how I know. One of my exes was in prison, okay? And my cousin was also in the same prison. He heard my ex talking all sorts of smack on my husband in prison because they listened to Keishi back in the day. So he'd be like, yeah, I totally was pounding to learn back in the day, like talking all this stuff.
Wait,
no one believed
Okay,
him.
let me try to break that down here.
This is great.
Nobody believed him.
This is so Southern Illinois. Am I right?
Dude, this
Keep going.
is Pinckneyville, Illinois prison. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is
Kind of made it sound like I was in there.
Yeah. I was fine. You know what? I was going to ask.
It's fine.
Wait, I was going to ask, but even I have
Story,
limits.
you go ahead.
no. So
See, I was going to ask, but I'm like, I don't know this guy that well, so I'm not. I'm
No.
just keep it. I'm like,
We
eh.
grew
I'm
up
a
near-
Zorro man now.
So my cousin wrote me a letter from prison while he was in there and said, "Hey, do you know so and so? Because they are literally in here talking about you."
Your
Dearest
cousin
Lon.
wrote you a
cousin.
letter from jail.
Yes,
That is
from
the
prison,
best.
not jail.
Oh, from prison.
From prison.
Wow. Okay.
Dearest Lon.
Because I would write my cousin letters because he was bored and idiot.
When
at the
was
time.
this?
This is probably 5-6 years ago.
Because about 3 years ago, I had my cousin in prison in California, and I was FaceTiming him.
Yeah.
He called me.
I don't think you're supposed to be doing that.
Well, I mean,
How did he get the phone in
I
there?
don't know. He was like, "Hey, ¿qué pasó? What's going on?" I'm
phone's in
like,
there.
"What's going on?" And da, 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 da. Hey, you know this guy? He was working with so and so and so and so. And I'm like, "Okay, cool. If you ever need anything, he can help you out." I'm like,
What?
"What am I gonna
Holy
do?" Like for real.
smokes.
My cousin he's free now.
Okay, good.
But his friend, I'm guessing he's still there. But his
Right.
boss is in. Let's just say my cousin's friend from jail is in a jail in New York,
Boy, I tell
and he
you
is
what.
Mexican.
To talk on a smuggled in prison phone, I'm putting that up to my face.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, pink
Why
eye.
they're doing FaceTime.
Yeah.
Over here.
I don't know. Shout out to Evil A, my cousin.
Yeah, evil A. So the video of the woman putting shrimp in the curtains inspired other people to share their own revenge stories. Some are pretty cool. Some are pretty solid. Like somebody removed the back panel from their ex's TV and put crab meat in it.
A lot of seafood revenge.
Right,
man.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Wow.
and it's expensive.
Crab's
This
expensive.
all
yeah.
in Maine?
Lump crab.
No wonder the Little Mermaid's like selling out theaters where everybody's getting their revenge.
I thought this was clever. Somebody filled a spray bottle with milk and sprayed it all over the person's carpet.
That is clever.
Oh,
That's clever.
so destructive.
It's destructive, yes, but clever. Because then you go, what does that smell?
And you know, that psychologically messes with people because then you start thinking like, oh man, is this karma? Like, is this a demon? Because you know, like they say, like demons smell bad. Like, so they start thinking like, I shouldn't have messed around.
That's only Wiccans that think that. That's not the first thing.
Wait, is my Wiccan mole
normies-
coming out?
Yeah, it's
Do you know
coming
those
out.
jars of like minced garlic?
Yes.
There's like a liquid that comes like.
Yes.
So somebody dumped the liquid in a guy's shoes, like all his shoes.
That sucks.
A woman brushed a guy's toilet with his toothbrush and put it back. I mean, that's
That's
you're
an
going
old one.
school.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
old school.
That's a Jerry Seinfeld
Yikes.
episode.
That's old school there, but
Interesting.
yeah.
I mean, I've never done anything like that. The worst thing I've ever did is walk next to my ex with his mom or sister by my side.
Say that again.
Man, we got a lot to unpack.
I know.
We
Join us
blazed.
next
Yeah,
time.
the worst thing I ever did was have sex with her mom. That's
next
it.
time. So yeah. Yeah, I didn't say that. I just said walking.
Walk
next to
beside,
him.
holding hands.
Yeah.
People take anniversaries very seriously, or at least one person in every relationship takes them seriously. So in a new survey, 82% of people admit they have forgotten their anniversary at some point in a relationship. But most of that happens to couples who are still dating as opposed to those who are married. 68% of those surveyed say they would consider temporarily or permanently breaking up with a significant other if they forgot a major relationship milestone. Would you consider a breakup
No.
with somebody, with Tim, if he forgot your anniversary?
No. No.
I feel like
How
Tim
about
would
the
be-
guy in prison?
Yes.
I feel like Tim would be the one to remind you about your anniversary.
Yeah. As we get older, yes. Because I feel like you get married and things are more significant at the front of everything. And so like we're going to be celebrating our 9th anniversary November 1st. I know that. But then after 10 years, I mean, how long have you been married, Polo?
Too long.
Too long. So do you remember your anniversary every year?
No.
See? Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you forget anniversaries?
You start
I feel
to-
like that's one you can't forget.
Yeah, I don't even know.
You could forget
November
like
something.
that we first kissed on this date.
No, come on, man.
I was too drunk.
I got those. I have those memories.
You're talking, yeah, but he's saying like there are people that are willing to sacrifice the relationship because they didn't acknowledge a milestone in the relationship. That's
Now,
really-
if you're dating,
but I mean,
people
like,
get petty
but
like
the
that.
relationship is the milestone. Like these milestones are like fun to celebrate, and these are nice and like.
You know,
The good symbols
I
and
get it.
recognition
I get
moments.
it. A lot of people are into that, but it's like birthdays. Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Riz.
thanks, buddy.
Yeah, people. My birthday month, my birthday week, dude. It's one day, and if you need to be if you need it to be your birthday to celebrate, then you're living wrong. Because I celebrate
But
every
we're
day.
celebrating our relationship by acknowledging the date we got married.
Dude, just
Do you know what today is?
I'm getting mad
First
now.
day we ever ate at O'Charlie's together. What? You had potato soup and you didn't even remember.
My wife forgot our anniversary one year.
Nice.
And you
Yeah.
just let her roll with it.
Hell yeah, I did.
It's still in his back pocket.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why,
Yeah,
that's
dude,
why
that
he sits like
is
this.
Does she feel
It's
terrible?
in the bank.
Gift. No, she doesn't feel terrible.
She feels terrible that I remind her about it.
Yeah, she feels terrible that she lost
She's
a point.
annoyed.
Yeah,
Probably.
he
Yeah.
handed
She
him.
feels terrible that she married him. That's what.
Here's how
Okay.
the savage move I did. I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and then when we were in bed, rolled over. I said, "Happy anniversary."
You are
She
the
goes,
worst.
a-hole.
Yes. So you didn't do anything all day.
Did you sigh first? Did you go,
Do you have a rose in your mouth?
anniversary? And then roll over.
Maybe.
Roll over and pull the covers up to your chin.
Well, showbiz me.
And
I
she,
gotta
yeah,
put some flair on it.
Really played
she
it
knew
up.
how much you loved having that moment too.
Oh,
So that
yeah.
just added insult to injury.
But wait, but at that moment, she could have gone, I was waiting for you to say it.
But she didn't.
She thought you
But
forgot.
she didn't. Yeah. So,
But she didn't. I rolled the dice and I won.
Ms. Rizzuto,
Things came up.
Okay.
yeah.
Me that day.
Wow.
So
Can we get a clap from the crowd?
That's it.
Wow,
That's in the bag.
congratulations, Royce. Happy anniversary.
He must be a real good husband.
I'm a great husband. Thank you. Celebrating how many years now?
It's been a minute.
17 years.
17.
Well, yeah. But you've been celebrating, I think it's 11 years since you had that in your pocket.
Oh, yeah. I've had that in my pocket for a while. Yeah, I'm going to use that. That's my get out of jail free card.
Your cousin doesn't have one.
What?
Get
out of jail free card.
He's out. He's out of prison.
Oh,
as well.
okay.
Yeah, he got out. Yeah, congrats, man. He was only there for about
Your
3 years.
ex-boyfriend still in?
They're still looking
He's
for
out
him.
too. He listens to the show.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Have you ever known anybody though to break up with somebody because of that? Because I have, and it's absurd.
Like a marriage? Or like a... It seems like something very high school.
Right.
Yeah, these people were in their 30s, and she was always upset with him for missing something, and he couldn't keep up, and he thought he didn't have to, and then she was like, "That's
Oh,
it."
if the guy cannot keep up, it's time for
You know what, man?
Oh, you know what I mean?
It
Couldn't
may-
keep up with the
know what?
kissing anniversaries
Okay.
and the we
You know
went to
what,
dinner
Moon?
for the first time.
If
and-
it's important to her, I guess, and maybe a sign of, like, why should I marry this guy if he can't even do... Like, it's important to me.
I remember him thinking or saying that he thought it was important for now, and then it'll, reasonably flatten itself out, and it just never did.
Huh.
It was always something. He was always in trouble for something, for not acknowledging something or not
Ah,
going
then
overboard for
then then he's better off.
Then he's better off.
Yeah. Congratulations, my dude.
something. Yeah,
Live free, fly
Yeah.
like a bird.
he was bummed though. He was bummed.
He was.
What's he doing now? Bringing condoms to funerals.
Yep.
Yeah, but you know what the
He's
thing?
on the pew right now.
No, but you know what the good thing was? He forgot right away. Get it? He forgot right away.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, when you're in a committed relationship, some things can be combined and others should remain separate. And we've talked about this in the past.
Bank account.
Bank accounts.
Yes.
Like, okay, your Facebook account. Nothing says trust issues like John and Sarah Sampson.
Yep. Got
Somebody
so many
cheated, dude.
people.
That is the first sign that somebody cheated. As soon as I get a joint Facebook request from one of my friends, I was like, oh boy. Somebody went to Diamond Cabaret and got themselves in some hot water.
Yeah, somebody's not allowed to have their own Facebook account.
Yeah, somebody was
So that's what
messaging
it is, 'cause
somebody somewhere.
I know a couple that do that. And then sometimes they message me, and I don't know who's who.
Right.
If it's like not messages like private, but like a message on Facebook. And I'm like, okay, who's this? Is this so-and-so or so-and-so? And then I'm like, I reply, and then the next reply, I'm like, oh, it's him or it's her. It's weird for everybody. Why do we
is.
make things weird for the rest of the
Right.
world?
I agree with you.
Like, it's Tim and Learn.
Yeah. No,
Oh.
thanks. Let me just say this. If I did a joint account with my husband, I would be the only one using it. Like, he just doesn't. He doesn't do social media.
Well,
Now, according to a
That
new
you know
study,
of.
out of Indiana University, one secret to a longer, happier relationship may be consolidating your finances. So a study followed
way.
230. Listen, it's different for everyone.
No,
okay?
no, continue. Don't mind us. We're just here nodding.
the study conducted by Riz's wife. Says here, Institute of Riz's wife conducted this study.
So the study followed 230 engaged or newly married couples across 2 years. We've talked about this before. Listen, everybody's different. Everybody's relationships are different. I have found that every couple that I know that had separate bank accounts when they got married and never consolidated things wound up getting divorced at the end. Okay? This study says, again, followed 230 engaged or newly married couples across 2 years. Some couples were asked to keep separate bank accounts. Others were told to open a joint bank account. And the third group chose for themselves. In the end, the couples who opened joint bank accounts reported significantly higher relationship quality than those who kept separate bank accounts.
Yeah, because now one is not broke. You know, like now one doesn't have all the money and the other one's not broke, you know? So now it's the person who doesn't have the money is happy because, oh, I have all this money. No, you don't. That's my money, woman.
What it came down to was not who has more or who has less and who's sharing this and who's sharing that. It was aligned financial goals.
Yeah.
Increased transparency
and communication.
and shared understanding of marital responsibilities.
I would
Yeah.
also
That's
like
what it
to
came
add
down to.
skewed study because you can't talk trash when somebody can go clean out your account 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
A lot harder to talk smack on your significant other in this study. We're like, what's your relationship like now? Oh, it's great. It's really great. What are you doing over there? You on our banking app? Like,
I'm hoping my wife doesn't clean out my account.
well, we're all
I hope she does.
make you talk.
It happens. Yeah.
I guess it does happen.
Happens all the time.
Yes, it does.
Tim and I can see each other's checking accounts, but they're separated. And then we have a collective savings account. And then our separate credit cards. That's how we roll.
It's really about the
You
communication.
separate?
What do you mean, money-wise?
Yeah, you keep
Hell
the money
yeah.
separate? That's
Hell
what
yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Dude, all day.
Yeah. All day.
What?
It's really about communication.
It's real easy to communicate
have you guys
when I
known-
only have to talk to me.
Have you
know
known-
what I mean?
Not only have I known people that have their bank accounts drained, I have known people to find out about hidden bank accounts, and that's a much. I mean, maybe not a much bigger deal, but that's a just as big a deal.
Yeah.
My hidden bank account is my credit card that my husband does not see what I'm buying on that. Because there's a lot of stuff that I don't want to have to hear about.
Oh, man.
What's in there that
Dude, give me 2 hours at Ulta and I will show you
Ulta, huh?
Ulta.
Not
What is
Sephora?
that? Is that
That's a
hair
shampoo
stuff?
and makeup store. And I know I don't look like that type of person because I'm kind of tomboyish.
You don't know what Ulta is? Sephora?
See,
I know Sephora.
Polo's down. I will go in there and
Where he gets
everything.
his signature scents.
You don't walk out of Ulta with less than $100 on that receipt. It's like Target. Same thing. Go to
Yeah.
Target, put it on the credit card because I don't want him to know.
Riz has several secret credit cards he's
Yes.
told me about.
I have many.
But you also
and
do
many
the gift
offshore
buy.
accounts, too. That's why I go to the Cayman Islands twice a year.
I see.
But I I do know that the separate bank accounts is dangerous because you look at my parents and I found out they had separate bank accounts and now they're no longer together because my dad passed. So it's very dangerous.
Jesus.
So be careful out there, guys.
That was a layered sadness.
Oh my God.
That was just layered sadness.
Wow.
Yeah, so be careful.
Careful.
It is a dangerous
See
thing.
what joint bank accounts leads to?
All right.
Oh, God.
One person dying. Thank you, Scott. No, do you understand the part about the aligned financial goals? If we're pulling together as a team.
That's what my Edward Jones account is for. We do.
Who's Edward Jones?
Edward Jones is a,
Yeah, who-
a
are you
billionaire.
Yeah.
Edward Jones.
Who's
Yeah.
Edward?
I don't
Eddie
know.
Jones?
Who is
All I
this?
know is
Mr.
Jones.
Jones and me.
we just do the financial meeting once a year with our buddy Nick, who is our advisor, and that is where we are both contributing to our retirement.
Retirement?
Oh yeah,
Wow. Look at you.
I know, man.
My retirement is our house in California. That's our retirement. That we're putting on the money. I'm putting all the money in there. No, we are.
Listen, what works for different people is their own. I'm just saying this
Apparently
is the
not, Riz.
This is the study. And if you're on the fence on what to do, I'm just telling you what the study out of Indiana said. Okay.
All right.
The Indiana Institute for Nosy Spouses.
The Rizzuto Institute of Financial
Right, that's
Status
fine.
out of Indiana.
Fine. I want to see your credit card account.
No.
What's
what?
on there? Probably this.
Open wide and get ready for the Rizzuto Show
might be
Sex
right.
Toy Review.
Is this on there?
I was gonna say if you let us see it, I'll give you like $100.
My credit card statement right now? All right. I'll show Polo.
Well, I know
don't
where
care.
$59.95 went.
59.
All right, Rafe. What do we got this week for
This
the sex
week's
toy of the week?
sex toy of the week is the Naughty Elf.
The Naughty Elf.
K-N-O-T-T-Y.
Moon, if you could pull it up on the screen here so Polo could see it. The Naughty Elf.
I wanna see it.
N-O-T-T-Y.
When I feel it too.
Naughty Elf.
A best-selling hand-sculpted butt plug called the Naughty Elf, boasting an uncircumcised tip and a girth of 8.25 inches.
Whoa.
Circumference. At its widest point. It'll make you start believing in elves if you don't already. Get it from Naughty Toy Box on Etsy for $59.95, available in custom colors. Description. If you like the Angry Elf but wanted more, then you will love the Naughty Elf, which is also great for vaginal play. His uncircumcised head and wide shaft is a perfect warm-up for his large knot. The Naughty Elf is one of our hand-sculpted designs. Nice. Well, let's get to some reviews, shall we?
Okay.
I got 3 for you. First review. It came quickly, and so did I.
All right.
All right.
It's just as advertised. Very girthy. I can't get my whole hand around the damn thing. This 6.5-inch plug and its 5.5-inch length couldn't possibly be what Legolas was packing in those tights. I refuse to believe it.
Who?
Legolas.
From was it
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. My axe
Orlando Bloom.
and my bow. I usually wait and write reviews after I've tried the product, but I'm way too eager to write this review. I ordered it, and it surprised me colors, and the pour I received is breathtaking and beautiful. I don't normally like pink, but the combination with the black is just so pretty. I love the sculpt of it, so girthy, and unlike other butt plugs of this nature, it's not too short. My favorite part of this dildo is the tip, since I have a bit of a foreskin kink.
Okay. Well,
So the design certainly works in my favor. I was sent a keychain also that says Naughty on it and has a button on the back that makes it light up at the top,
That's
which is cute and appreciated. Overall, wonderful seller, wonderful plug. Can't wait to try it out. 5 stars, Dog Boy.
Okay.
wow.
All right, I got a second
Wait.
review here.
Dog boy?
Dog boy. Yes.
Woof,
That's
woof.
my dog boy.
Okay.
Got a second review here. I ran out of music, but that's okay.
I can play the music.
The second review, ouch!
Ouch.
Fits like a glove. 5 stars, Todd.
Way to go, Todd.
Short and sweet. Ouch. Fits like a glove. 5 stars, Todd the Bod.
That's what he said.
Final review. I waited months to buy this, and I do not regret it one bit. It came out even more adorable than I thought. The quality is superb, and it feels so good. I tried it in both places. LOL.
The kitchen and the bathroom.
Yeah,
That's right. Both places, both the summer cottage and at home. Recommended lots of lube and patience. And maybe, just maybe, an extra blanket or a towel underneath. Laugh emoji, cry emoji. 5 stars. Karaoke.
All right.
That name is
Loves it.
amazing.
Sign their last name.
That's
Look at all-
the naughty elf.
Look at all the
Nadia.
different variations. I mean, look at these.
That's custom. It's a custom
Speaking of the
board.
Grinch, that one looks like the Grinch.
Yeah.
You see that one, the green one?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure does.
That's
You can put
Thank
that in
you,
your,
Cindy Lou Who.
Cindy Lou
that's
Who.
right up your alley, is it?
Oh, up somebody's alley. Am I right? All right, that's the naughty elf, the sex toy of the week.